I am Taiwo Baruwa. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has unveiled 170 units of housing projects in Agboyi Ketu local council development area of Lagos State. Governor Sanwo-Olu commended the chairman of the LCDA for his continuous effort to raise the bar of governance and ensuring purposeful development for people to enjoy the dividends of democracy. Noted that local government and local council development areas in the state are working well. The governor pledged to ensure that Lagos will continue to have irreversible trajectory of development in housing, healthcare delivery, education, tourism, as well as road and public transportation solutions.
Within the last 5 years, I think we're number 19 or 20 of various housing estates that we as a state government have handed over, excluding the ones that the local government and the LCDAs are doing. And so you can see that we are about purposeful development, about ensuring that we can provide affordable, safe, secure accommodation for our teeming population. Once again, I want to congratulate the people of Agboyi Ketu for having a working local government chairman.
The chairman of Agboyi Ketu Local Council Development Area, Dele Oshinawo, who expressed gratitude to the Sanwo-Olu administration for tremendous support, said the housing initiative spearheaded by his administration through a creation of Agboyi Ketu Properties and Investment Board in collaboration with the private sector aims to align with the sustainable development goals by providing affordable, accessible and quality housing to address housing deficits in the state.
Your presence underscores our administration's unwavering commitment to delivering monumental progress across all sectors of governance. I am proud to declare that our residents are thrilled to once again receive you for the third time to inaugurate projects undertaken by our administration. Furthermore, our administration places great emphasis on infrastructure development as a means to enhance human capital and stimulate economic growth.
Oshinawa added that the housing project exemplifies the strongest collaboration with the Themes Plus agenda of the Sanwo-Olu administration. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has agreed to partner the Joint Tax Board (JTB) to encourage his counterparts in other states to embrace new revenue generation drive across the country for the overall benefits of residents. Governor Sanwo-Olu made this pledge when he received the Executive Secretary of the Joint Tax Board, Olusegun Adesokun, and the management team on a courtesy visit at Lagos House Ikeja. The governor informed the delegation about the various steps Lagos has taken in this direction and also the recently launched Lagos Revenue Portal to encourage business-friendly environment.
I will work with your office, I will work with my chairman, and I would also pass on message where I will also lead a presentation, close presentation to my colleagues, and we will show, what we need to do and how we can resource, and give them the teeth, and we'll see the changes in years ahead. We keep saying it that a lot of these states have different capability. Let each one of them be able to identify their core resource areas and let us help to push these things forward. And we can reduce whatever bleeding are happening, whatever leakages are there, and Lagos can also plan.
Earlier, Executive Secretary of the Joint Tax Board, Olusegun Adesokun, commended the Lagos State Government for professionalism of the State Revenue Generating Authority and all the administration's investment and interventions in health, education, transportation, infrastructural renewal, and security.
That's why we are calling on you, Excellency, sir, to champion this agenda amongst your brother governors at the different fora, the NGF, Economic Council, and at your peer review programs. There's need for a change. To take completely politics from the Revenue Authority administration. They want revenue, it's obvious. They want to generate more internal. Every governor says that. They give targets. But you must support and resource the man you are given the target. And so we decided that there was no other person that would champion this for us than Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos, where we can see tax money in action.
The Joint Tax Board Executive Secretary had earlier called for consistency in the leadership of tax revenue generating authorities across the country and urged Governor Sanwo-Olu to champion the agenda among his colleagues in other states for overall benefits of Nigerians. The Lagos State government, through the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development, has announced commencement of verification and completeness of records of properties managed by Lagos State Bar Renewal Agency, LASURA. In a statement, General Manager LASURA Oladimeji Animashaun called for the submission of development lease agreement between LASURA and leases developers, agent for verification, and general public, particularly allottees of LASURA properties, to submit their document with the agency for verification and completeness of records. Animashaun said the document should be addressed and delivered to the office of the Permanent Secretary, Urban Development, Minister of Physical Planning and Urban Development, Alausa, Secretariat Ikeja, and copies be submitted at the office of the General Manager of LASURA at PWD, Old Secretariat of Obakinjobi Way, Ikeja. He added that those concerned have till Wednesday, 11th of September, as failure to comply with the content of the notice may warrant revocation of the lease agreement by the agency. Lagos State government has announced traffic diversion at Ikeja along bus stop between Ilazik and Corn Oil petrol station on the old bound lane from Saturday 17th to Sunday 18th of August between the hours of 12 midnight and 4 a.m. daily to carry out the demolition of the old pedestrian bridge safely. Commissioner for Transportation Oluwaseun Oshiemi noted that following the diversion from Ilazik bus stop to Corn Oil petrol station on the Oshodi bound side of the road, only one lane will be available to motorists to ensure safety. Oshiemi explained that the traffic diversions will not affect motorists on the Dokwe-Moabuli-Egba bound side of the road during the course of the demolition. He called for the cooperation of the motoring public, adding that the lanes will be cordoned off with jersey barriers and protective nets to keep motorists and commuters safe during the period of the demolition, while traffic personnel will be on ground. And that's it on the State News at 7, but just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that's the Sanwo-Olu administration initiated 500 hectares rice farm technology intervention project? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adesua Joyoka. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.